So Mr. Beast has found himself in some deep water yet again. This time he found himself in trouble in the crypto world because he's been investigated for having like 50 plus crypto wallets and maybe in some insider trading for about 23 million in profits. And this goes perfectly in coincidence with this guy named T Pallets, who, if you guys don't know who this guy makes great content. But apparently, Mr. Beast is doing business with Alex Becker, who is like my favorite crypto guy to listen to, at least for like crypto knowledge. I'm kind of into that. Uh, I saw this, I saw that post on Twitter, and I was like, "Yo, there's no such thing as a coincidence. This is insane." I haven't watched this yet, so this is gonna be my
So a few
like
days ago, I
knee
came
jerk
across this video on
knee jerk
Instagram.
reaction.
Pretty obscure video where we see Alex Becker and Mr. Beast in the same room together partying. Now, this surprised me because these two have never publicly associated or even talked about each other before. But they seem to have some type of business relationship, and I wanted to look into this and figure out what it was. And sure enough, they do. They have a private business arrangement that I was able to find, and I want to talk about it in this video because these guys are huge, and yet nobody knows that they work together. And I think that's just crazy. Alex
What?
Becker is by far the biggest channel for crypto.
See, this is who I follow. I literally watch it. We go through. I watch all this shit.
Altcoins on YouTube. He used to get like 500,000 views consistently on crypto videos, which is insane. And then Mr. Beast, he needs no introduction. Alex Becker also recently sold his company for like $110 million. So it's not like he's a chump compared to Mr. Beast. Both of these guys are very rich and influential, and they both work together too.
Honestly, I'm more envious of Alex's position. I would rather have all the money in the world and no one know about it than be as famous as Mr. Beast and everyone know I'm rich.
As it turns out. So I want to talk about that in this video today. Now, it all starts on the blockchain. We can see Mr. Beast's public crypto wallet has interacted with Alex Becker's wallet a couple of times. And so this is important to start our investigation here.
Before he even starts this investigation, the one thing I love about crypto and everything being on the blockchain is it eliminates the human fugazi element out of it because now everything is tracked, right? Everything is digitalized, everything is transactionalized, and you can go back and verify everything. So for like money laundering or this insider trading, it's all if you could do the time, do the research, you could see it all. And shout out to Pallets over here for freaking doing just that.
Because this is where we can get started and find out how these two work together. And I want to start with the first transaction, which is from Alex Becker to Mr. Beast. This happened 4 years ago on March 3rd, 2021. This was only about a $20,000 transaction at the time. Today it would be worth about $31,000. But
Only
this is an important first key step for our investigation. So remember, this transaction happened on March 3rd. Now, the second transaction we want to look at happened 5 days later on March 8th, 2021. And this is a little bit more interesting. We have some more detail with this transaction that we can look at. Now, we see this happened with 14,540 ERN tokens. So if we look at that, these tokens at one point were worth about $66 at their all-time high. So that means that this transaction was worth about $1 million if Alex sold these tokens at the all-time high. Even if he sold them at $50 or $40, it still would have been worth a lot of money for him. So why did it happen like this? How come he got up to $1 million worth of tokens and then Mr. Beast only got $20,000 worth of tokens? Now, to answer that question, I want to tell you a little bit more about ERN. We see that ERN has given Mr. Beast a ton of money. A ton of tokens. We see 72,000 4 years ago, 181,000
yeah.
3 years ago,
Damn.
54,000 2 years ago. Now this totals about $309,000, and that would be worth at the all-time high about $20 million. Now, granted, he did not get all of these tokens at the all-time high. He got lots of these tokens 2 years ago, and that would have been well after the market crashed, and the tokens would have been worth a lot less at that point. But the bottom line is Mr. Beast has received millions and millions of dollars of these tokens. Now, why would he give away so many tokens just for a measly $20,000 from Alex Becker? In my opinion, he was trying to evade his contract. Most of these tokens, when they have a celebrity influencer like Mr. Beast, they have him under contract where he's not allowed to sell the tokens until a certain date. Now, Mr. Beast probably wanted to get some of his money back from these tokens, or some just any amount of money really. And so he decided to sell these at a steep discount to Alex Becker right when the token launched. So he sold these on March 8th, and Alex Becker made a bag off of him because he was able to receive these tokens for about $20,000. And like I said, these shot up to about $1 million for him. Now, if you ask me, that's a little shady. And we see that Mr. Beast has done similar things in the past. We see that Mr. Beast and several others were promoting this one token, and Mr. Beast bought these tokens.
Damn. So if he made $1 million and he only had to do 20, that's $980,000 profit in theory. Woo!
For about $100,000. And we see that because we had a DM leaked in a video where you can see he said he can do 100K. I will link this whole thread in the description. It's very, very good. But he sold these tokens for about $10 million at the end of the day. And he was able to do that just because he put the eyeball emojis as a reply to a Twitter post about the token. Now, again, I'll link to this entire thread in the description because this explains in detail how he's able to do this and how he gets this money. But this also happened with the ERN token. He didn't do the eyeball tweet, but instead he allowed them to use his name brand in their investors and partners category. And then it looks like he also got on a Twitter space with them and confirmed to be working with them in some capacity. But the bottom line is he didn't outright promote the token. It's not like he made a whole video about the token, but he would go and allow them to use his brand likeness in the description of the website. And he would maybe be slightly interactive with the token on Twitter. And in exchange, he would get millions and millions of dollars from these companies because they are so desperate for any type of affiliation with a big star like Mr. Beast.
And at this point in time, if he's not directly involved, it's like there's an outer like an outer circle that he is kind of like around. So he's like indirectly involved, and it's just a one level of like disassociation. So it's easier to separate yourself from the scumminess of what some of this is a little bit. Yeah.
Now, the second project they've worked on together is this project called MetaGods, and this is kind of an online video game type thing. You have your video game characters and stuff, and you can earn cryptocurrency when you play. These were really popular in 2021. I have to say, even I got roped into investing in some of these. It was just a big bull market, and so there was a lot of investors. But Alex Becker promoted MetaGods pretty heavily. He did a YouTube video. It's still up to this day. It got 500,000 views, which is huge for a crypto video. Crypto videos usually only get like 10 to 20,000 if you're lucky. He says 5 coins that will 15x in May. Last chance. Now, unfortunately, we did not get that 15x pump that we were hoping for in May.
Wow.
But nonetheless, he made this video talking about MetaGods. And then he's also tweeted about them a couple times. He posted, or at least once, he posted a screenshot of MetaGods and talked about them positively. Now, we also see that Mr. Beast additionally has partnered with the same company. So this is likely a company that either him and Alex work together on, or it's a company that a third party created and they're promoting them with Alex Becker and Mr. Beast, and they're pumping up the token with the help of these two guys. Now, unfortunately, it was not a long-lasting pump. As with most of these situations, it was a pump and dump, and we see that the price is it's just barely above 1 penny per coin.
Yikes.
And at one point, it was worth about $1.60. So this is the type of business that Mr. Beast and Alex Becker are involved in together. They don't directly pump coins, with their full brand behind the coins, but they'll lightly pump a coin, maybe with some emojis, or maybe with a reply, or maybe just letting them put their name and likeness on the website.
And it's probably just that. It's probably just the name and likeness, little emojis, and what's more, it's like they're not directly involved, right? Like this is like the real pump and dump, and they're just kind of associated with the stuff around it. They're one of the domino pieces at that fall. And some of it, like with Alex Becker talking about, like a certain coin, and he's saying it's gonna 15x, so just watch, just wait, and it has like a little bit of growth, and it's like CCC, and then it falls off. Like some of that, I don't know. I don't know enough to have a full comment on it.
Then they will make some money, some quick money off of the people who buy into that image, and then they will go ahead and do what they can to keep as much profit as possible. Now, if you're curious how much these guys have been making in the crypto market, we see that Alex Becker has in his main wallet profited about $2 million. And then we see that Mr. Beast just in his main wallet has profited about $5 million. Now, it's important to note, this is just profit from trading. So this is if he buys a coin and sells it. He's also received millions of dollars, which would be in addition to this. So if he just gets a coin for free from a company,
my portfolio don't look like this.
Like the ERN token, where he got 300,000 ERN tokens from that company, that's not going to show up here. That would just be clean profit that he would make. This is just the money that he made from buying and selling coins and tokens and NFTs. But that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the research. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
Great video. Great video. And if you want to follow along with the full investigation, I'll leave this down below. But there is a full investigation laying out everything. And if we want to summarize this, watch this. We'll go here. Bada bing, bada boom. Go to Grok. Can you summarize this accusation in layman's terms? Boom. AI is insane. So it's saying that insider trading and crypto manipulation. Mr. Beast is a highly influential YouTuber with millions of followers, has been accused of using his platform to manipulate cryptocurrency markets. Specifically, he's allegedly engaged in insider trading where he knew about a certain information that others didn't, which he used to his advantage. This seems pretty evident through the video. He promoted various cryptocurrencies like Super, Earn, Pawn, Stock, and A's, which led to a surge in their value due to his influence. After promoting these tokens, he sold them for profits and estimated to be over 23 million. This practice is called pump and dump, where you artificially inflate the price of the asset through promotion and then sell it when the price is high, leaving the actual investors at losses. And to be honest, guys, I have a little bit in Super. Lack of disclosure. The investigation suggests that Mr. Beast did not disclose the financial interest and dealings when promoting these cryptocurrencies. This is also true. So there's like a lack of discourse, and like it seems like he had some info that other people did. We have cultural behavior and issues. Separately, there have been internal cultural issues with Mr. Beast's production company, Team Beast, which has allegations that include inappropriate behavior by staff, leading to Donaldson's initiation of a full investigation into the company's culture. Sheesh, dude, this is Mr. Beast has found him in some murky waters. No, I mean, he is linked to a lot of shit. This is no different than the whiteboard with all the red lines. I can see all the red lines now, but let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys interested in crypto? If you like the way the words are coming out of my mouth, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, please like the video, subscribe, share this with your friends, and let's create a cool Breakfast Club-esque community here where we can talk about each other's opinions, have an opinion, do it respectfully, and you never know. Your opinion might grow. You may change my opinion. As of recently, I want to have a change of tune, especially in my political stuff, where I just feel like I've been just so harsh, and I have not been doing what I've been asking, which is spreading peace, love, and positivity. Because even those who disagree with me, guess what? You're still Americans, and I love you, and I want America to be great again, meaning I want you to be great again. And in some of my videos, I haven't really been promoting that, so that's going to change starting now.